Hello everyone. In this presentation, I will introduce our study exploring the Cinderella complex in digital non-active and unsupervised text mining study, which examine the emotional dependency patterns in online platform through unsupervised text mining. First, for the background, gender bias often to appear in everyday language, especially in emotional dependence in romantic relationship. One concept that describes this pattern is Cinderella complex. Cinderella complex is a tendency to rely on a partner for emotional support, security, or a sense of self-worth. Although the Cinderella complex has been discussed a lot in psychological literature, it is rarely studied using large-scale online text. So the study aims to fill this gap by applying topic modeling to examine how dependency-related narrative appear in everyday digital communication. As for the dataset, we analyzed 1,000 publicly available Reddit posts collected from 9 subreddits, such as a relationship advice, as woman, and many more. These posts capture everyday discussion about relationship, emotional dependence, and attachment anxiety that are related to Cinderella complex. Next, for the methodology, first we do text cleansing. We do text cleansing because we want to make sure the data is consistent and easier to analyze. In text cleansing, all words were converted to lowercase, and emoji, symbols, or unnecessary character were removed to reduce the noise. Next, we do lemmatization plus stop verb removal. Stop verb removal were done because we want to remove the word that do not carry the important meaning. And the lemmatization itself was applied to change the word into their basic form, while keeping their original meaning, which help the topic models identify clearer and more meaningful themes. After the preprocessing, the text was converted into the representation that more suitable for each model. As shown in the poster, back of word were used for LDA, TF-IDF for NMF, and all mini LM L6V2 were used for bird topic. And to ensure the fair comparison, the number of topic for LDA and NMF was aligned with 105 topic that produced by bird topic. And then for to evaluate the model itself, we use topic coherence score. We use topic coherence score because they indicate how well the words within each topic related to each other, making the topic easier to interpret. So the higher score means the better model it is. Among the evaluated models, NMF achieved the highest topic coherence, which is 0.538 is 68, outperforming per topic and LDA. This indicates that NMF produced the most coherent and interpretable topics for the narrative associated with the Cinderella complex.
Okay, now let's discuss the key takeaways from the study. But first, disclaimer, the topic modeling itself actually produced 105 topics, but because it weighs too large, so this is the conclusion of all of their topics. So the first one, we found that the themes of emotional dependence, such as fear of being abandoned, need for reassurance, and longing and yearning for their partner. It shows that online discussion about romantic relationship are heavily driven by emotion. The additional topic capture romantic idealization like low self-confidence, identity loss, and helplessness or passivity. They suggest that people often lost their independence in relationship, which fits the idea of the Cinderella complex, where someone's become overly dependent on their partner. Next, we also found themes like breakout rumination and toxic relationship bonding. It shows that emotional dependency can continue even after a relationship itself become unhealthy or even end. Okay, next, the limitation for the study. The first one, the data only comes from Reddit, so it may not represent people from different culture or background. The second one is the way people write on Reddit and the fact that users choose to share their own story, actually a self-selection bias. It may affect it may affect the result. Okay, next we have a limit size of data set. So it also may limit how many different forms of emotional dependency we can capture. Okay, finally, the future opportunity. Future research could use a larger and more diverse data from other platforms like Twitter or Instagram. And we can also collaborate with psychology expert to strengthen the theory, to strengthen the interpretation of the topics and connect them more clearly to psychological theories, also for topic validation. Okay, I think that's all for our presentation for the study. Thank you.